It's amazing to think that KCAO has been serving the communities of Kings County since 1965. That's 60 years, 6 decades, and we are grateful for the opportunities that we have each and every day to serve this amazing community. The one thing, though, that keeps me excited about the work that we do is there's more to do. And I think this is a year and many more years to come where we're going to be breaking new ground when it comes to the types of services and the impact that we'll be making here in Kings County. We have a lot of opportunities ahead of us. Of course, there are some challenges, but we know at the end of the day, with the amazing team we have, the amazing support we have, and all the community members that we get to support and help, that we know tomorrow is going to be a brighter day for us, just as it has been the last 60 years. We're excited for the next 60 years ahead.
My name is Clementine Mayer. They call me Clem, and I've been here for 34 years.
Hi, my name is Lindy Akers, and I've been with KCAO for 34 years.
My name is Glenda Stevens. I am currently the Deputy Executive Director with KCAO, and I have been employed with this agency 43 years now.
I'm Kim Azevedo, and I'm the Attendance Coordinator for the state-funded programs in the Head Start Child Development Program. I'm working on my 48th year.
As a bus driver, teacher assistant, a bus monitor, I even did some janitorial work, and they needed me in the kitchen. I would do kitchen work too. But the past 4 years I've been as a office assistant at Head Start, and I love this job.
My very first position with KCAO was a Head Start teacher. I started out on South Harris Street in what was the Fells Head Start, and right next door we had a classroom at the Southside Church of God. So I was the afternoon Head Start teacher during that time.
I started in February of 1978. My first position was diet technician. I worked alongside the registered dietitian for Head Start, monitoring centers, ordering food and supplies, checking menus and meal count sheets. Besides diet technician, I was also family daycare secretary, nutrition manager for the child care department, business manager, quality control, family fees manager, and the attendance coordinator.
My first position was a child development teacher, and I worked at a place called Child Care Connection, which is now Margaret Crawford Center.
I love working this job. I really do. My sisters worked here, and when they were working here, I told myself I was going to be here. And Margaret Crawford gave me that chance. I know she's beaming down right now.
I think KCAO was the inspiration. I always loved working here. I love the people that I work with. There's always been that sense of community. And more than anything, I love knowing that I am doing something for the community. You know, it feels good every day to show up and know that I've helped someone in some small way.
It's been incredibly rewarding to know that what we do truly helps people. We're part of an organization full of resources that make a real difference in our county, and being part of that has meant a lot to me.
When you come to KCAO, you really have an opportunity to learn a lot of new skills. You meet great people. You build your knowledge along the way. And I wouldn't have stayed here as long as I've been if I didn't believe in what we do.
I've had so many jobs with teaching and with other children at other schools, but this was the best one I ever applied for.
What keeps me here is, first of all, I work with a tremendous group of people. That's number one. I love the people I work with. The other thing that keeps me here is that I like knowing that I'm giving back, that I'm doing something to help someone every day, no matter what my job is. It doesn't matter what your role is in KCAO, because KCAO is about the community. It's about helping. It's about providing a service, and that encourages and inspires me. I don't ever have a day that I wake up and think, oh, do I have to go to that job? ever.
The difference that we make in the community and the people that we serve are families that really need help. Like, they've gone through a lot of trauma. They've gone through just fears and a lot of different things that have created hardships for them. And so I'm glad that I get to be a part of making that difference for them, because it's hard. It's hard. I mean, I was a single mom too, and I went through a lot of the same struggles that our families did. But I think that helped me have that compassion to really see where a lot of families were coming from.
It's a fulfilling place to work. I believe in what KCAO stands for and the difference we make in the community.
I think that just that satisfaction, you know, of knowing that you're doing something to help someone. You know, I mean, I don't know anything that's better than that.
Oh, that's a big accomplishment for a KCAO to make it to 60 years. And when I stop and think about it, I'm not too far away from that, but I won't make it to 60 years, okay? But it is a big accomplishment, and I just think about how we started with the few programs that we had, and now we're in every corner of the county with, you know, the shelters, and we're working on the homeless situation. We've got utilities to help people pay their bills, and we do taxes. We have Head Start and child development. We have resource and referral. We just have everything that our community can use. And that's a great thing for the county and our community.
For any organization to still be here 60 years later is a major accomplishment. You know, and to have continued to grow throughout those 60 years, there are not a lot of places that can say that. You know, so that's something that we should all be very proud of.
KCAO has been busy. In May, we had the grand opening at the Sunrise Apartments, broke ground at the Clay Center, hosted the Art for a Change fundraiser, and brought book boxes to every Head Start site in Kings County. The Sunrise Apartments is a permanent supportive housing facility dedicated to serving individuals experiencing homelessness. Formerly called the Stardust Motel, the Sunrise Apartments consists of 22 fully renovated studio apartments. Each unit is fully furnished with a full kitchen, appliances, a bed, and all the necessary bath and bedding accessories. Unhoused individuals will transition into these units to live independent lives, off the streets, in safety, and in the comfort of their own home. Partner agencies will provide a holistic approach to case management services and will engage with each client on a regular basis to ensure they have a successful transition. This project is the result of tireless work, community collaboration, and a shared commitment to ensuring everyone has a safe place to call home. At the opening ceremony, we were joined by city officials, partners, residents of Kings County, and Felix Duran, who will soon be calling Sunrise Apartments his new home. Together, we celebrated a brighter future, one built on stability, dignity, and hope. The Clay Center groundbreaking ceremony marked a tremendous milestone in renewing an important learning center in the heart of Hanford. Set to be finished in March 2026, the updated center will provide a modern, enriching learning environment for our youngest community members. We're excited to watch this space grow into a vibrant hub for early childhood development and family support. KCAO hosted a night of creativity and compassion at Art for a Change, our fundraising event held at the beautiful Hanford Storybook Garden. We showcased art generously donated by community members and by inmates at Avenel State Prison, with music, great food and drinks, and a meaningful cause behind every art piece. The night was truly unforgettable. The event raised over $8,000 for the Barbara Seville Domestic Violence Shelter, the only domestic violence shelter in Kings County. these funds will directly support individuals and families seeking safety, healing, and a new start in times of crisis. A big shout out to our amazing partners at Home Depot who helped us bring library boxes to every Head Start site across Kings County. These library houses encourage children to read, share, and explore new stories. The best part? Students can take a book and leave a book, promoting literacy and a love of learning from the very start.
I went through the program to get assistance with my electric bill. And we were talking about how high my bill is every month. And she said you guys had a weatherization program. So they signed me up for it at this point.
I've been with KCAO for roughly 3 years. My designation is the Assessor Inspector 2 here. Essentially, I coordinate assessment appointments with clients to go to their residence to see what we can potentially help them with as far as energy saving measures. And while I'm there, I also conduct a health and safety assessment to see the indoor air quality of the home and any potential hazards that can be remedied through the program.
My electric bill, I'm in the high tiers and I couldn't understand why. I've always kept my thermostat at 80. Real frugal about keeping the lights off, keeping the shades closed. So I really couldn't understand why it was. So I figured, it wouldn't hurt to have somebody come and assess the place.
Typically, the two easiest ways would be to go online through our KCAO website and go through the Home and Energy Department as far as utility assistance. They can also sign up for weatherization services, or they can call in and set up an appointment over the phone, and typically they will give instruction over the phone or redirect them to our KCAO website to get that going.
I had to fill out the application and get it in. And I want to say as soon as I did that, Juan contacted me immediately, and I want to say it was the same day that they called and set an appointment and was here within the week. I mean, it was fast. It was faster than I had thought it would be.
Main goal of the program is energy savings for the client, and more importantly, it's the health and safety of the clients and everybody at the home.
Wow, let me see. They replaced my washer and my dryer, my refrigerator. They made me a homemade filter for my air conditioning unit here, because the way it was built, the ones that are store-bought did not fit in there properly. They also replaced and put a new fan in the bathroom. They sealed the doors. They replaced a window over here that was broken.
I've been doing weatherization over a span of 13 years. It's a very rewarding job. I go home and feel like I made a difference in my community. I help somebody not only save money on their utility bills, which is very important in this economy, but I think the bigger picture is that we're making the home more safe for the clients, and especially being a father, I'd want my son to be living in safe conditions, just like I want our weatherization clients to be living in safe conditions. And we just want to be comfortable in our own home, and that's important. And hopefully the community sees that. That's what KCAO's vision and their plan is to reach out in different aspects, different departments. But in our Home and Energy Department, it's really important that the place that they reside in, the place that they sleep, and the place that they're raising a family is safe and it's healthy, and they can afford to live and be happy, and that will be contagious within our community.
Everybody was great. All the guys that came through, they was very respectful. They was very, very detailed on what they was doing, and very informative, like letting us know on how certain things work, what they can and cannot do, and a lot of the work that they was doing, walking us through the whole process, just making it, how can I put it?
Educating us, I guess you were saying, letting us and seeing the difference, especially when they did the pressure test.
Yes.
It was what, up in the 2000s and some, and I think they got it down to below 1,000, just right below 1,000.
Yeah.
I mean, tremendous. And we're still waiting for the installation, so they're still not done with us yet. And I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, I feel blessed.
Hi, my name is Patricia Sanchez, and I have utilized the youth program, the tax program, and also the utility assistance program here at KCAO. So the tax program has assisted me, I guess the last 8 years with filing and not having to pay that extra fee. So I started coming here, and then the staff would, seem very knowledgeable. Sometimes, if there was something questionable, they would always make sure that they asked, or they, found out the right information. So I felt very comfortable coming back. Now that my daughters are older, they're also, started to come like the last 2 years to utilize the program, which is great. So I had my appointment. This was the first time, and they were very helpful. I was missing a document, and the assistance was very helpful. Emailed it to me, which was great. And it's also a great assistance that's going to help me, financially at this point in my life that I, have things going on. But definitely, the staff here is great, and they have a lot of good resources here at KCAO. That's why I always used to recommend it. When I was working, and I used to, tell my clients, hey, go over there because they have great programs there. So, yeah. So I have a friend too as well. She has her daughter that she wanted somebody to take care of her, and her daughter became very connected with me. So she was like, hey, can you help me out with my daughter? And I started watching her through the KCAO program. Which is good because it helps her go to work, and then it pays the providers. So now that I've been doing this for 4 months, I've been a home daycare provider before, so I've been thinking of it's a good way to expand, because KCAO has these services to help single parents or parents that are struggling, and I see it firsthand now. So I think it's a good opportunity and a good resource that the community has here for us. I would describe KCAO as an organization that has a lot of different resources that help families get through their struggle and go to the next level. Because that's how I feel like, anything that has assistance, let's use it, and let's use it to go to the next level, and then leave it for the rest, right? So I know that is a huge impact, and they have resources in different areas, and that's what I love. Like, it's not just one area.
My name is Elaine Wood. I'm 73 years old. I'm on just Social Security. I have diabetes, high blood pressure, gout, arthritis. Sometimes it really gets me, but I have my good days and my bad days.
My aunt was living in uninhabitable conditions in her mobile home. She had her water off for almost 2 years because the plumbing had busted and she didn't know who to tell. And then that in turn was damaging the floor and causing water damage, soft spots, different things. And so the mobile home was falling apart around her, and she had no money due to the amount of rent she was paying for the space, and didn't have any extra with her fixed income.
Water problems, mainly. The plumbing was going.
So we have all of our seniors that have worked their lives to achieve retirement, and those fixed incomes don't adjust with the economy that we have today. So when costs are going up 30, 50, 60% in some areas, our seniors are the ones who really struggle and have to find their place and what becomes affordable to them.
Well, I was getting $1,071 a month, and over there the space rent alone was $650. With the utilities, it came really short sometimes.
It was very difficult to navigate where to start. There needs to really be a one-pager or something for people because this is a big need in the senior community. I want to say we've been in it almost a year. We started last year because she's on lists starting last year for some of the other apartment complex senior livings and those things. And then we started the Shiloh apartment process in March or April and didn't move in until August.
It took a long process, but we finally made it. Seek out, and if they offered help, accept it. Don't push it away. Don't say, no, I don't want anything to do with it. But look, I came from a bad situation to this, which is great.
Don't give up and reach out into your community. There's tons of programs and supports. If you just keep looking and keep moving forward, you will find the right place. And if you need help, you can reach out to KCAO. You can even come try to find me and I can see what I can do to help. But
I love it. The apartment is great because it's roomy, but I can get around a lot better and I can, there's no steps, no interference.
I mean, just in self-esteem alone. She was so scared and quiet before, and now we can actually have conversation, and I even get a smile out of her every once in a while. So it's really, it's refreshing to see when you can take and help somebody and what the end result is that makes it all worth it.
To kick off the summer, our Adolescent Family Life program hosted a special barbecue event for the youth and young families enrolled in the program. AFLP is a free program that supports youth under 21 who are expecting or currently parenting. Through one-on-one support, AFLP case managers work closely with each youth to increase social and emotional support, build resiliency and life skills, boost education attainment and employability, as well as connect families to vital services and community resources. KCAO is proud to continue offering spaces where youth feel seen and supported. We look forward to more opportunities to build up the next generation of families across Kings County. For Father's Day, our Head Start team at the Preston Green Learning Center celebrated the important role fathers and father figures play in their children's early learning journey. The parents of Room 6 at Preston Green were invited to a special Father's Day barbecue, bringing together families, children, and staff for an afternoon filled with good food, fun activities, and meaningful memories. Events like this are about more than just fun. They're about connection. It was a chance for the children to share quality time with their parents in a playful, supportive environment. For the parents, it was an opportunity to be present, engaged, and recognized as a vital part of their child's early development. We're so grateful to the families of Preston Green Room 6 who made this Father's Day celebration so memorable. Your presence, participation, and love make all the difference in your children's lives and in the success of our program. Together, we're building stronger families, brighter futures, and a more connected Kings County.
KCAO's no-cost Head Start program supports infants, toddlers, and children from prenatal to 5 years old with high-quality early childhood education. Our top priority is ensuring your child's healthy growth and development with small class sizes and a safe, nurturing environment. Head Start helps build essential school readiness skills in math, language and literacy, social-emotional development, science, and nutrition. With flexible hours and after-school programs, Head Start is here for you. Enroll now and give your child the Head Start they deserve.
Are you ready, friends? 1, 2, 3. The world is a rainbow that's filled with many colors. Yellow, black, and white, now we see them all around. The world is a rainbow. such a sight to see. The world is beautiful when we live in harmony.
Hello everyone, we are the CalFresh Healthy Living Nutrition Educators, and we're proud to provide nutrition and physical activity education to low-income families throughout Kings County.
CalFresh Healthy Living is a federally recognized program under the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, other known as SNAP-Ed. Our mission is to promote healthier lifestyles by encouraging fruit and vegetable consumption and daily physical activity among the communities we serve.
To achieve our goals, we offer education at a variety of locations, such as KCAO Head Start sites, colleges, clinics and rehabilitation centers, community centers, low-income residential sites, and recently added tribal recreation centers.
In addition to direct education, we also promote wellness through community gardens, social media cooking videos, community outreach events.
We also support KCAO's Head Start department by providing interactive tools like the smoothie bike and mobile kitchen. We assist in the food distributions and provide educational material and promote our nutrition classes. And lastly, we also work with our partnerships like Lemoore College, Family Healthcare Network Clinic Pantries, KPFP, and multiple departments with Kings County.
Together, we're building healthier communities, one meal, one class, and one garden at a time.
Jane Gonzalez, and I'm one of the nutrition educators for KCAO. We are part of the Nutrition Education and Hunger Prevention Department.
And I'm Monica Alexander, the other nutrition educator with the CalFresh Healthy Living program within the department, where we provide nutrition education throughout all of Kings County for free.
So today we're going to demonstrate what we usually do in our nutrition classes, which after our lesson, we do a quick, easy, healthy recipe. And this recipe is actually 20 minutes long, and it's called ground chicken lettuce wraps with teriyaki sauce. And you can find all our recipes on the eatfresh.org website. So for today's recipe, we're going to use chicken, some ground chicken, celery, shredded carrots, sesame dressing, some ground peanuts, and some of our spices is ginger paste, ground pepper, salt, ground garlic, onions, and finish it off with some lettuce leaves.
So we're first going to start with some olive oil. All we need is just a tablespoon. You can eyeball it. And what we're going to go ahead and do is add that oil to our hot skillet. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add our onions and saute them for a little bit here. After you let those cook a little bit in the oil, we're going to go ahead and add the rest of the ingredients. So the next ingredient we're going to add is our celery, which we have diced up, our carrots, and then our ground chicken. We need about a pound of that chicken. And then our spices, our garlic, salt and pepper to taste, and our ginger paste. And we'll mix that all up together. Right, and then we just go ahead and finish up that chicken by cooking it for 15 minutes on the skillet until thoroughly cooked. Right, now that our chicken is fully cooked, we're gonna go ahead and add that last ingredient to the skillet, which is our sesame sauce or teriyaki sauce, which we have here. Right, now that the sesame sauce is all mixed in, it's time to prep the wrap.
I'm just grabbing 2 small lettuce leaves, filling it with our chicken here. I'm gonna top it off with a little bit of the crushed peanuts. And if you like it spicy like I do, we're gonna garnish it with some pepper flakes. Thank you for watching us today. We hope to see you in our upcoming nutrition classes. Remember, we teach all over Kings County. For more information about our classes, please visit kcao.org.
Let's enjoy this recipe, Jane. Cheers.